Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Baxter Boxing. Now, man, Jarret Hurd, man, he is trolling Jermell Charlo, Erislandy Lara, man. He's memeing both of them, man. Now, Jarret Hurd, man, he has a picture of his face. I think it's over somebody, but motherfucker has all the belts. It's really funny, man. I think it's actually Floyd Mayweather when he beat Canelo and he got all the titles at 154. He actually put his face over him, and Swift Jarret Hurd, man. He says my future is looking bright. I'm coming for that number one spot. Hashtag woke up feeling like a woke up feeling like Triple G. Hashtag Swift Nation. Hashtag a storm is coming. Hashtag and still IBF, WBC, WBO, and IBF champion. So, man, there you guys have it, man. Jarret Hurd, man, coming to make noise at 154. Now, people always talk about how people at 154 don't fight each other, man. And let's be honest, man. The last 1 or 2 years, man. I mean, everybody's been fighting everybody, and it's been wild, man. I mean, these undefeated fighters have been dropping left and right, and now only the elite of the most elite are standing. And Jarret Hurd, man, he's one of the best fighters at 154. He definitely has the best chin at 154, and there's no question about the guy's able ability to take a punch. Right, he's so much bigger than everyone else. He overwhelms you. And one thing Hurt does is he has like a rope it up style. Comes forward, he lets people get off on him because he basically just walks you down, man. He cuts the ring off pretty well, walks you down. He can work on his defense a little bit, but I mean he basically watches you throw punches at him until you throw so many punches you can become predictable, and then he starts countering you. Think the Austin Trout fight. Austin Trout was boxing him in the beginning pretty well, but then eventually, I mean, Austin Trout was so active, he basically gassed himself out. Hurd was pressuring him. He was throwing body shots. He was throwing headshots. He was overwhelming him. So Jarret Hurd he has some pretty good activity in the ring. He really overwhelms you in the ring. That's been the story of his fights. No matter how good you are and outboxing someone, having a bigger, stronger, taller, longer fighter walking you down, it's mental pressure, and you can only outbox someone for so long, because the only way that you get hurt off of you is throwing punches. You can't just move around the ring with no activity because Hurd will overwhelm you. So he called out, man. He's already gonna fight Erislandy Lara. That's gonna be a great fight, man. I think Hurd has a great chance of winning that fight just because he so much power, man, so much power. Lara's slowing down, and I think even if Lara tries to outbox Hurd, the fact of the matter is Erislandy Lara don't throw enough punches, and that's why he loses a lot of his big fights. It's not that Erislandy Lara is not winning these fights; it's not he's not active enough, so he's not winning the fights. So, like, the round would be too close because Erislandy Lara decides it. He only needs to outpoint you. But the fact of the matter is, Erislandy Lara, everybody walks forward with him. Everybody pressures him because that's the only way to beat him. You really can't outbox the guy. You know, um, Erislandy Lara just doesn't throw enough punches to beat a Jarret Hurd. Now, now, Jermell Charlo and Jermell Charlo. I mean, at least Jermell Charlo, at least, because it's 154. That's another story. I mean, they're both pretty phenomenal fighters, and Jermell Charlo has been really aggressive lately with his new switching trainers. His style completely changed. So that could be a whole nother story in itself. But Erislandy Lara, man, as good as he is, I think he's about that time where he's gonna fight a guy who's too big, too young, too strong, too active. You know, that's the only reason I got Hurd winning. He Hurd just is gonna overwhelm Erislandy Lara, man. He's too big, he's too strong. He walk you down, and he has the chin, man. I seen Hurd overcome boxers before, and I mean they'll get walked down. They'll just get walked down and beaten until they beaten him into submission, basically. I remember when he first got the title, he was getting outboxed, and he was actually behind in points, but he just hit the guy one time. The guy hit the ground. He was basically out, man. I mean, the ref said, "Do you want to go?" And he started looking around, and then he said, "Do you want to go?" And he started looking around. And the ref stopped it, and I mean, the guy he was out. He got hit like one time, and he basically didn't know where he was at. You know, Hurd definitely has power. and he already has that aggression. And like I said, he throws so many punches. So it's gonna be a really good fight, man. I mean, he memed everybody. 154 division is my favorite division in watching boxing, in my opinion. It's just so elusive. You don't know what's gonna happen. Just when you think something's gonna be competitive, the top champions make it not look competitive at all. So I'm really excited. And I mean, and these fighters that are making it not look competitive, I mean, they're fighting undefeated #1 contenders, right? Jermell Charlo has been knocking out everyone out. I mean, he's been knocking out 3 undefeated contenders back to back to back, right? Erislandy Lara, he just embarrasses everyone every time he fights in the ring, to the point of boredom. So Erislandy Lara has always been elite, so elite that, I mean, it's Floyd style. He's beating you so bad, it's not even like worth watching. At least that's a casual's feel. I'm a hardcore. I like watching Erislandy Lara fight. That's a good way to slow the pace down, which is very important in boxing. And the one thing I like about Hurd too is he can switch stances, man. I mean, he's really effective at switching orthodox and southpaw, orthodox and southpaw. So, and he's giving you different looks and different ranges. You don't know what's going to happen, If you're used to fighting a guy, and let's say Jarret Hurd southpaw, orthodox, and Erislandy Lara southpaw, and you used to that distance for so long, when Jarret Hurd switches to southpaw, the distance is so close, he'll throw like a straight right, and it'll be closer than what you thought it would be. You thought it would be like a regular jab, so you're not prepared to actually dodge a full-fledged straight right. You can get caught. Things like that. Jarret Hurd has really good adaptation skills and switching his style up. And one thing I like about Hurd too is when he punches, man, he's such a powerful puncher. But he doesn't look like he's throwing like a hard punch. It's weird. He's like the strongest puncher, well, actually looking like he's throwing a strong punch. He just naturally hits hard. If you guys want to see Jarret Hurd completely overwhelm someone with power punches, and it doesn't look like he's throwing hard punches, watch Jarret Hurd versus Jojo Dan. It's complete destruction. It's not even close. I mean, the guy is just in the ring getting comfortable with the elite level fighter, and Hurd's just walking him down. And every time he gets hit, Jojo Dan got hit, everyone was all in awe because this guy was hitting him so hard. Everyone was like, oh, ooh, wow. And then by the time they stopped the fight, everyone stood up clapping because they understood Jojo Dan was getting completely destroyed. It wasn't even close. So let me know how you guys feel about Jarret Hurd trolling, Erislandy Lara and Jermell Charlo, man. I thought it was really funny, man. I thought that it needs more attention, man. The 154 division is stacked. I think it's better than any other division in boxing besides like maybe the welterweight division. But I think even then that this division right here is just more competitive, right? When you think of like even like the middleweight division, you really got 2 fighters who are really elite. You got Triple G and Canelo. I guess you got Billy Joe Saunders, but you know what I mean? Like more, these fighters are known to fight everybody. You know what I mean? Erislandy Lara's already fighting everyone. He's already basically like a veteran. Charlo's been knocking out every #1 contender there has been, and and Jarret Hurd is fighting elite level, veteran fighters like Austin Trout and knocking them out. It's something that Canelo couldn't do. That's a big deal. Something, something that Jermell Charlo didn't do. A 160 fighter right now. Jarret Hurd is doing that now, and he's still 154. He's doing something that no one's done before. So he's definitely making statements in these fights. So I'm really excited, man. So let me know how you guys feel about his tweet, man. Let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.